this is Alexis from creatingheartsofwisdom.com. I want to share with you today this Make Your Own Timeline of World History 365-page timeline and storyboard designed to accompany any world history curriculum or study unit. This is made by The Thinking Tree. I bought this. I originally bought two of them, one for each of my sons. Oh, one of each of my older sons. We have a toddler boy too, but my older boys. And I decided we were going to do it together as a family instead, so we only use one right now. We originally had a timeline on the wall in a pocket chart, but it got to be too big, and we live in a small place right now. So I ended up putting it up, and I was looking for something else to do, and I was considering doing like a lap book timeline or something like that. But then I saw that The Thinking Tree had these, and that's what decided me to go with. That's why I decided to go with this. And you open it up. It has, pretty beginning page. And then this is basically what all the pages look like. There's places to color and time period, photographs to put in here. You can draw or print. And then down here to write, things that happened during that time period. I started off by going every 500 years. I saw that recommended or something along that lines on another review that I saw on Amazon. So that's what I did. And I started off by going 500 years. And then I went down to 200 years. And eventually 100 years and then 50 years. See, here's the BC. And so we're at 50 years, and then we can skip all the way. 580, 780, I'm just kind of skipping here, 1280. And then, I guess I went eventually 20 years or 30 years. As you can see, we didn't, every single time we went to go put something in here, my printer was broken and my kids didn't like to draw. Didn't want to draw, so we just kind of wrote here. So we do have to go back and add some photographs to ours. So yeah, eventually I went to every 20 years. We wrote in here December 19th, 1843, Christmas Carol was published underneath the 1840 section. And then we went every 10 years. And then at 2000, I started going every year. You can see 2001, and because that's when we haven't put the kids' birthdays in here yet, but their birthdays range from 2002 to 2014. So, as you can see today, it's Valentine's Day today, and the kids, we looked up about St. Valentine. My youngest colored it, so that. And I had to write, I told them to originally color the outline, but she colored in here, so I had to go back with a permanent marker and write over the time. And we put 270 AD, St. Valentine martyred. My son did that, and we printed out this picture of St. Valentine and put that in there. So, I really like this. Bled through a little bit. I guess don't use a permanent marker if you don't have to. So I really like this. I think it's a great thing to do together as a family. I can't wait to see how it starts to look after we add a lot more back in here. I think it's a great, I was looking for something just like this or something similar to this because, as I said, I wanted something that that was creative. And as I said, I was looking to doing a lap book timeline and add pictures to it, but I wasn't really sure how I wanted to execute that. But when I saw this, I knew this was the answer to what I needed. So I really love this. If you're looking for something, a timeline that can be, written out. And as I said, even after, I didn't even show this, I meant to. even after, 2011, 2012, 14, 16, 17, there's still plenty here to fill in. So if you want to do more than that, if you want to make more time periods, instead of going every 10 years, do it every 5 years at some point. There's still plenty of pages to make it your own. So I really, really like this. I think it'd be great to do for each kid individually, maybe an older child, or to do together as a family. So I really like this, and I recommend it. I will put the link to it in the bottom of my comments, or if you're watching this on my blog, it will be in on the page. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and see you all next time. Bye.